What is going on, spiritual family, paranormal family, America? Welcome to Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News. I am your anchor, Dedrick Hilton. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope that everyone had an amazing weekend. Boy, we got some topics to talk about tonight. We got to get into some stuff for real. I mean, let me slow it down. You guys know that there's a lot of energy floating around out here. A lot of energy. We're dealing with a lot of different energy, a lot of entities going on. We have a lot of sightings that's been taking place here, particularly in South Carolina. How many of you guys knew that there was a potential sighting in downtown Columbia, South Carolina? That's right. Downtown Columbia, South Carolina, potential UFO sighting. We have to get into this. I mean, I was shocked. I started getting calls. I have buddies of mine that work in law enforcement, and they was calling me like, hey, dude, you just need to get down here, see if you can catch footage of anything like that. And America is amazing what's going on out here. The truth needs to be told. And right here on Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News and here on Parafan, we are going to share and expose the truth, because that's what we do here in the age of Aquarius. Let's get right into it. Good evening, America. This here is Dedrick Hilton reporting live for Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News in downtown Columbia, South Carolina. Residents have stated that they have seen a triangular-shaped object hovering over the sky. That's right, America, a potential UFO hovering over the city skyline. Now, for those of y'all that are just starting to follow us, there have been other numerous sightings reported over Myrtle Beach over the last 2 years. Now, residents today are stating that they have been seeing objects too. Now, the question is, are they ours or are they aliens? I'll let you guys decide that. But America, if they are ours, Senator Lindsey Graham owes the American people an explanation. Now, we have to go out and figure out who or what are flying these objects, America. Until then, stay alert, stay aware. This is Dedrick Hilton of Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News, reporting live in Columbia, South Carolina. Spiritual family, there it is, right there. These sightings are becoming more and more rapid. Over the last few years, we've been getting numerous reports coming in from around the Myrtle Beach area of triangular objects hovering over the water. And now people downtown Columbia are stating they're seeing the same thing. Hey, Donna, how you doing? So let's talk about that. For those that are just tuning in, let's get into some of these objects that are being seen. Now, usually over the water, the Navy has reported that they were seeing these tic-tac objects that are white flying over the water. But lately, a lot of people have been complaining about, in particular here, these triangular shaped objects. That's right. Now, I want you to get a good look at this object, because this is very important here, this aircraft. I want you to get a good look. This here is the triangle, one of the most popular objects that have been seen in the sky that is triangular shaped, and it is known as the TR-3B. I'm going to say that again, the TR-3B, America. Now, this object here has anti-gravity components where it could hover and move and turn at different angles. Now, the million-dollar question is this some reverse engineering that the military has been working with? Is this our aircraft, or is this an aircraft from another galaxy? But this craft has been seen since, I would say, around the late 90s. Civilians have been stating that they've been seeing this object flying over waters, flying over cities. Now, in downtown Columbia, this was the object that I was informed about that flew over the downtown skyline. Let's take more looks. As you can see, it's triangular shape, and the center, it's not an engine, but it's a source of energy, America, where it gives it the time to run at a fast speed rate where it could break the sound barrier. That's what residents have been talking about, that they see this object hovering, just standing in place, and then it just takes right off. Let's go back and look at another one. Now, what is that? What is that we experience in the center of it? What type of energy is it made of? There's no flames coming from it. There's no motor or anything. That's interesting. Now, there's been numerous talks that the military itself has been experimenting with this type of aircraft. And no, it's not a stealth bomber, for those of you that are saying, well, it could be a stealth bomber. No, stealth bomber just doesn't stay in one position and then move from side to side at rapid speeds. This here is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, what do you think? You think that's ours? Do you think it's something from another galaxy? Now, do I believe in aliens? Of course I do. We're not the only ones that's out here in this glorious galaxy. But that's not the debate tonight. I want to know who is creating this technology. That's what interests me. I'm more interested in the technology. And I know a lot of you might say, well, I want to know if there's other life forms out there flying. No, I want to know this, because if it's not ours, but it is created here on this planet, we are witnessing advanced technology that could be a threat to our society and our way of life. If our enemies have their hands on this advanced technology and it's not aliens, then, like I said, Senator Lizzie Graham, you owe us an explanation here in South Carolina. But I want you guys to continue to tune in, because we're going to talk some more about these crafts that are being seen and who or what might be flying them. I'm telling you, stay tuned, because I have some very, very, very exciting footage coming soon. America, I will expose the truth. Now, moving right along about tonight's topic. This here is an alarming topic. Back in 2019, you guys might been aware that there was clowns popping up. Now, I'm not talking about our political officials here. We're talking about actual clowns, killer clowns. You remember the sighting about all these clowns popping up? Well, in today's news, this came up. Killer clowns are returning for a purge. That's right, a purge. You heard me correct. A purge for Halloween. And they're talking about a worldwide purge. So I just don't want you to think like, oh, well, maybe this is Chicago or this is New York. No, this is a worldwide purge talking about taking place. And these clowns have been popping up on the side of schools. They have been popping up by grocery stores, in the parking lot, in various places. Now, should we be alarmed? Yes. Why? Because we live in crazy times. This should not be taken lightly. And they've been seen not just holding a balloon in their hand. Some of them have been holding machetes, knives, and they even showed in security video of them trying to unlock doors and windows to people's homes and shopping centers. You should be on the alert. You need to share this info with your community and your loved ones. I myself, there's a military base right outside of Columbia. Yes, we have Fort Jackson right here, and you have actually 3 military bases here in Columbia, South Carolina. But I would share this killer clown information with your family member and loved ones. I, as a father of 3, I inform my teenage daughter. I say, hey, if you see a clown with a balloon, don't go near it. Notify an adult, get to some place of safety. And we have to tell our children this because clowns are looked at as fun, bubbly characters, so to speak. I'm not a fan of them, but they're looked at as fun, bubbly characters. But they're not so fun, are they? If they're holding machete, knives, and other objects in their hands. Now, you might say, well, why do you want to do a purge? Well, that's the $1 million question. No one yet has received that information. There has been recordings of one of the clowns talking, and all he has stated is that there will be a worldwide purge this Halloween, October 31st, worldwide. If you don't know what the purge is, you could go watch the movie. Why they deciding to purge, who's behind it, you don't know. I don't know. And what my concern is about these clowns, you don't know who's inside these costumes. You don't know who's inside the costume. Think about this, right? If you watched The Purge before, anybody that watched The Purge, let me know in the chat box. The greatest twist of The Purge is throughout the movie, it's usually a neighbor or a businessman or a business partner or a family member that's hunting down the main character, someone that they never suspected that will participate or try to hunt them down. And that's what's alarming about these clowns. Now, like I said, this is not, I don't know, like acquire news. This is real news that popped up today. And I say, you know what? Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News have to air this. The American people have a right to know, and our families and loved ones have a right to know. And the schools should be putting out an alert too to inform children, hey, let's be safe when you come across some of these clowns. But you as yourself as an adult have to also be careful with these clowns. We live in trippy times. I don't take anything. They're going to come out on Halloween, but the police will be out. Hopefully, if the police will be out, we're trying to defund them. But hopefully they'll be out and protecting our loved ones. But also as parents, we need to be alert. As a community, we also need to be diligent about these clowns. Once again, this is not someone you want to invite to a birthday party. I'm just saying. Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News is bringing the truth to you guys real quick. You know, we're just talking about these clowns for those of you guys that are tuning in and a purge. But let's elaborate a little bit more on these clowns, but the purge itself. Because the clowns are talking about doing a purge. Who else is talking about doing a purge? Huh? Go back and watch the film. Anybody can have a mask on. It might not be a clown mask. It might be a Bill Clinton mask. I don't know. But anybody can have a mask on. And that's the $1 million question. Is there a potential purge that's about to take place and we're not aware of? What do you guys think? Feel free to share your comments and let's talk about this a little bit more. Do you think that there might be a potential purge about to take place? Pardon me, I have to drink some water. As y'all know, this past weekend was my birthday. That's right. So I'm still kind of recuperating a little bit. But while we are out here, let's take a moment and talk about the Rock the Ghost Walk in Hamlet, North Carolina, October 14th and 15th of 2022. Make sure you guys are there with bells on. Tickets are being sold right now. That's right. Rock the Ghost Walk in Hamlet, North Carolina. This is an event you don't want to miss. I'm telling you, if you want to get your scare on, if you're into the paranormal, you know, Halloween is my favorite time of the year. It is my favorite time of the year. I love the horror shows. I love the ghost walks. I love it all. I love it all. I honestly, I wish Halloween or, you know, that whole spiritual stuff could go on for 3 months. I love it all. So make sure you guys sign up now. Go ahead and get your tickets for Rock the Ghost Walk in Hamlet, North Carolina. I'm back. So I want to talk to you guys tonight. Let's get down and dirty. Let's start talking about some spiritual stuff. I don't see a purge happening. I pray one doesn't happen. I pray one doesn't happen. We don't need a purge. And you know, with the whole COVID and monkeypox thing running around, we don't need clowns running around and spreading COVID and monkeypox. I mean, we already dealing with enough in society as it is. Are we not? Last thing you need is you know, some clown all over the place and stuff. Get back. You don't need all that craziness going on. So anyway, spiritual family, it's Halloween time coming around and stuff. I want to tell everybody, make sure you be safe, but make sure you guys go out and participate in all the cool events that are coming up. That's right. And at this time also, I know that paranormal investigations tend to increase a lot more around Halloween time. I myself have a couple of investigations that are coming up with some exciting events. Just make sure that you guys be safe. And I just want to go over some tips about paranormal investigation. Tip one, please don't go alone. Make sure you take a friend or a family member with you. 2 or 3 is always good. 2, make sure that you scan out the environment first. That's right. You want to make sure you scan out the environment if you're going into these buildings. And sometimes it's like homeless people could be living there depending on where you're at. And you also want to scan out for safety purposes. You want to make sure that there's no live wires dangling around. These are things you want to look for when you do paranormal investigation. The next one, myself, I'm a spiritualist. Be respectful of the environment. Do something to ground yourself before you go. I like to sage. I like to make sure that everyone is spiritually balanced. I don't take people with me that are dealing with negative energy or, you know, just issues right now, because you're going into a potential high spiritual environment. And the last thing you need is for spirits to attach themselves to you. Be mindful of that. I usually take my sister or I take both my sister and my little brother with me, and they're pretty balanced. They're young and everything. I also bring some candles, you know, certain white candles to burn and make the environment more positive and healthy. Like I said, with sage too. You don't want to go in, if you don't know anything about candle magic or the colors of the candles, don't go in there with all these crazy candle colors. Don't go in there trying to summon spirits. To my hoodoo family out there, don't go into abandoned place talking about, ooh, child, Papa Legba. Leave that alone. Be respectful of those that are deceased and those that have not crossed over yet. Make sure you have a phone that is working. Make sure you have a phone. Make sure you your loved ones know where you're at. Be safe during this time of the year. We want to make sure that we get good investigations, but at the same time, spiritual family, we want to make sure that everyone is safe. And our goal is to find out if there's spirits present, but we don't want to become a spirit. At least not yet. At least I don't. Not no time soon. I'm just saying. So, spiritual family, for those of y'all that are tuning in, what are your thoughts about these clowns? We really got to get into it. Now, my sister-in-law is a principal. Somebody said I got my 9mm. Get stupid. I got my 9mm. Hey, you know what? I'm never alone. I might not have a gun on me sometime, but I got a couple other reasons why you don't want to run up on me. But yeah, I mean, I think the schools should really be alone. Like I said, I notified my sister-in-law as a principal. I sent her the article and she was unaware, but she was aware of the clowns back in 2019, but she was unaware of this purge. And like I said, they already have been seen across America recently in the last 2 months, randomly popping up. I don't find jokes like this funny. That's not my thing. I don't really find it funny and stuff because you're dealing with safety of people and especially children. But you know, you got some weirdos out here. You really have some weirdos out here. Like that's not cool at all. So yeah, so protect yourself, protect your loved ones. I'm not telling them to shut down the school. I don't even know when is Halloween this year. I don't even know when Halloween is this year. I'm not telling them to shut down the schools or anything like that because as a community, if I see, I'm not going to let someone harm somebody else's child. If I see you out there trying to run up on someone's child, I'm going to intervene because I'm that type of American citizen. So before we go any further, I want to make sure that I send some positive healing energy out there to everyone in the spiritual world, sending some positive energy out there. You know, we got to make sure we save the place out, especially when you're talking about all these other topics and everything. Rocket launcher is sufficient. Hey, I tell you what. Just taser him or spray him with some mace. Let's see how funny it is then. Huh? Let's see how funny it is that they get tased. And if you have to, like I said, you know, spray them down real good. Real good. But hold up. Let's pay some more bills real quick. America, let's go ahead and talk about the world's largest ghost hunt. When the world comes together for one purpose, Hamlet Depot and Museum at Hamlet, North Carolina. That's right. Guys, you don't want to miss this, the world's largest ghost hunt. I will be there myself, Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News, airing the event and interviewing individuals. You guys don't want to miss this. This is going to be an amazing treat for everyone to watch. If you're in the area, go ahead, get your tickets. Make sure you show up. This is where you want to be at. Parafam is bringing amazing content to you guys, giving you that good paranormal experience live. Once again, the world's largest ghost hunt when the world comes together for one purpose. Hamlet Depot and Museum, Hamlet, North Carolina. I will be there with bells on. You better believe that, America. So, moving right along. So, I want to talk to you guys because you also know that now I'm just a news reporter. You know I'm a spiritualist and I delve in the hoodoo world. Want to just talk about a few things. If you're dealing with spell work, please be cautious. Please don't contact people to do bad spell work on individuals to injure people or make them ill. Why? Because that will cause bad karma on your behalf. Yes, it will. It's just better to walk away, leave them alone, and definitely don't inbox Dedrick Hilton to do bad spell work. Yes, says the Clown Purge is false. And that's why I want to talk about. Is it false? I did in-depth research to see if it was a hoax. The reason why I challenged the false theory, because they're already on security footage tampering with doors and windows in clown costume trying to get in. That's why I questioned the false theory. Now, if we're talking about people going out, killing people, shooting people, well, look, we all know that you don't need to be in a clown costume in order to participate in a mass shooting or killing, however you choose to do it. But nonetheless, the American people should be on the alert of this type of chatter. Nonetheless, we should be on the alert. You guys have the right to know. You have the right to be aware. Might be false, but the clown showing up cause in police report. That's what I'm saying. Might be false, but the footage of them showing up, Trippy the Clown, Trippy the Clown, he's on camera in numerous places. We need to be on alert. Be careful when you're at Walmart or Church's Chicken. I'm just not a fan of clowns. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it came from somewhere when I was a kid, and I used to see these porcelain clowns at people's houses. And I did my research on the origin of clowns, and I'm like, man, how did you get to this point where you got big red shoes on and a red nose. Like, you know, what happened? Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I mean, I don't know if there's some of you might be clowns out there. Some of you might be clowns that's not wearing a uniform. I don't know. You know, so I'm just saying clowns are not my thing. Oh, I know. Let me tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a quick story about my experience with a clown as a kid. What like changed me with, you know what? I'm not really feeling these guys. So I was roughly about 5 years old. That's when most weird things happened to me. My 2 years before that, I had my first paranormal experience where I realized that there's other entities out here besides human beings. So with me, I was invited to my cousin's birthday party. And just like every kid, I'm excited. I have my Superman cup with Kool-Aid in it. There's music playing, kids everywhere, my mother and everybody around. And this clown comes in, and I noticed that there's like a bulge coming through the clown outfit. Yeah, you know, I just slightly observed it. I didn't really know what was going on. 5 years old. I just want to open gifts and eat cake. So anyway, the clown doing their little dancing thing, wherever it is that they do. And all of a sudden, the clown starts moaning and grunting and moaning and grunting. And they whisper in my aunt's ear like something. My aunt's like, oh, Jesus. And they bring the clown in another room and they move all the kids. The kids like, what's going on? And they're like, we're going to play pin the tail on the donkey. You know how kids are. Yay! Pin the tail on the donkey. But my nosy behind wanted to get to the bottom of things. That was a reporter in me at an early age. More of a hard thing was just fun for birthday fun. Well, I'm going to tell you what's going on with mine. So I go in the room, and when I go in the room and she's grunting and she's screaming, and to my surprise, my aunt's and them holding her leg. I come from a family of nurses and psychiatrists and stuff. The damn clown is giving birth. Yeah. And I saw that. I don't think I was supposed to see that. The clown was giving birth. America. She still had the red shoes on, for crying out loud. I remember that. She had the big red shoes on. She's crying, and my mom was like, no, go, get out, this and that. And after that, I was just done. The whole clown thing with me just wasn't cool no more. I didn't cry. I was just disturbed. Disturbed. Alex, yes. The clown was giving birth, and it still had the red. And I wondered, like, how did you get the other items off? But why did y'all leave the shoes on? Or did it matter? I don't know. That's my whole thing with clowns, why I don't like clowns and stuff. I'm quite sure everyone has an experience. And like someone stated, clowns today are seen more as a horror factor versus fun. Like the It. My daughter came home and the first It kept popping up on Netflix or something back in the day. And she kept going off like, oh, Daddy, it's Pennywise, it's Pennywise. And she's laughing. Then we'll be in the car and we'll be out somewhere during Halloween time. And she'll see the It clown and she'll be like, oh, Daddy, it's Pennywise, it's Pennywise. And I'm like, you know, what the hell is Pennywise? Now, I watched the It, but I just wasn't thinking. I just thought it was just some goofy kid thing or something that was going on with her. And she was just all excited, like, Daddy, it's Pennywise, it's Pennywise, Pennywise. And finally we got home one day and she's like, oh, and the It popped up on the screen. Like, it's Pennywise again, let's watch it. We watched it, yeah. She wasn't afraid. She was just more entertained by Pennywise with sharp teeth snatching kids in the sewer. I mean, she's at that age. Child's gonna be scared for life. I mean, she's at that age, the reality is she's at that age. My daughter likes a lot of horror stuff. I took her back to school shopping and she goes, can I get the Chucky hoodie? I'm like, well, you can't wear that to school because you got the Chucky knife. So I bought her and my little daughter a Chucky hoodie. And, I grew up in a family full of horror films myself. I was 4 years old watching, what was it, Dr. Wizard? With a musician bringing people on stage and like really doing gory stuff to them. And they thought it was part of the act. I watched Demons, that the real Demon show, the one with take place over in Germany or somewhere, the foreign one. That movie made me climb into bed with my mom. I saw Evil Dead back in the day. Hey, look, if you guys can't see, I don't know if you can see it, but look here, Return of the Living Dead. I'm a horror movie buff. I come from a horror movie family, damn it. Birth the kids right into it. Keep the legacy going. and stuff. But yeah, I mean, Pennywise, the kids would be good. Hey, that's a smart move, you know. Like nowadays, you can't even bribe a kid with Santa Claus. You know how most people like, oh, I'm gonna tell Santa if you're bad. Now you just tell your kids, say, hey, look, you act up. I got Pennywise on speed dial here. You act up. Pennywise coming for you. Now that would get a kid to act right. They'd be like, oh, wait. I promise I'm gonna be good. I'll go wash dishes, take the garbage out. I'll be good. But you go tell me anything about Santa Claus, these kids gonna be like, screw you. It's just a change of the times. It's the change of the times. But if you have a home that have security cam up and it's synced to your phone, keep an eye out on things, you know. You love that movie. I loved it too. Part 1 and 2 is good. Right now I'm watching Cobra Kai. That's a whole nother topic though and stuff. But let's pay some more bills. All right, guys. We have the world's largest ghost hunt. When the world comes together for one purpose. 1910, Gillette County Jail, Globe, Arizona. That's right. McInville Paranormal. You guys, if you're in the Arizona area, make sure you get your tickets. Sign up. This is an event that you don't want to miss. I can't wait. I'm excited. They're about to get it in. Once again, the world's largest ghost hunt when worlds come together for one purpose. McInville Paranormal. That's 1910 Gillette County Jail, Globe, Arizona. Hey, guys, there are going to be a lot of cool vendors there. It's going to be a very cool event. And it will also be aired live. So you definitely don't want to miss this. All right, I'm back. So look, spiritual family, look, I want to thank you guys for watching Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News and tuning in for our very first episode. And we have some very exciting events. We're going to have some guests come on and everything. And we're going to be talking a little bit more about some other topics and everything like that. This is not going to be the last time you see me. But I really want to make sure that you guys visit these events and go ahead and get your tickets, especially if you're over here in the North Carolina and South Carolina area. You definitely want to make sure that you come to Rock the Ghost Walk in Hamlet, North Carolina. Very, very important. Make sure you guys show up out there and, you know, let your friends and family and loved ones know about this event. I mean, look, guys, look, we had a rough 2 years. And now you have these great events coming back. This is the time we want to get out. We want to be scared. I think this Halloween is going to be a great time. Minus the whole threat of killer clowns. But other than that, I think that we're about to have an amazing time, spiritual family. Amazing time. And guys, look, if you have anything that you might have seen or witnessed, feel free to message me on Facebook. And we'll talk about it and we'll get it on here. We'll get you on as a guest. And we'll get down to the bottom of things, America, because we want to know, is this stuff true? We want to know, are UFOs true? Who's flying them? We want to get down to the bottom of paranormal activity. We want to know. The American people have a right to know. Don't you want to know? I want to know. Everyone wants to know, of course. So that is what Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News is all about, spiritual family. And like I said, we're going to have some amazing content. But before we go, I got a treat for you. we are back. We are back. We have some amazing events coming up. To part of the Pimp Paranormal, what's going on? PIMP Paranormal, what's going on? All right, y'all make sure y'all tune in and watch Pimp Paranormal on YouTube. Guys, let me tell you something. I want to make this special announcement. So, as you know, we have Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News, right? But we also have Hoodoo Lounge TV. That's right. Hoodoo Lounge TV streaming for free on the Strimm TV app. It is listed up there, guys. Once again, the Strimm TV app. We have Hoodoo Lounge TV. Now, let me tell you what's dope about this channel. It's 24-hour paranormal investigations, UFO sighting shows, and that's right. And let me tell you something, especially my Parafam members out there and anybody else that's watching, if you have anything on YouTube, I can also load it up and stream it on there so your content can be seen on a bigger and larger platform. That's Strimm TV, Hoodoo Lounge TV, guys. I really want to let you guys know that because it's for free. We also have PMTV, Paranormal TV, which is a 24-hour music station. Throwback to the MTV days. You have classic rock, hard rock, old school rap, old school heavy metal. You got your old school R&B. You got your old school cartoons on there from Beavis and Butthead, Voltron, Thundercats, all that. And most importantly, I have something for us, the kid that's in all of us, and for our children. Saturday morning cartoon is streamed live on Paranormal TV. And once again, that consists of all the old school cartoons from the 80s and early 90s will be streamed live on Paranormal TV. That's PMTV on Saturday morning from the hours of 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. That's right. We're bringing back that old school vibe and flavor. And, you know, just that's what it's about. You know, it's about feeling good, guys. You know, it's all about feeling good, enjoying ourselves and producing. I seen you drinking and have Pimp Cup back when you had the Serious Fire card. It's about bringing that good content. And that's why I love about Parafam that we're doing other things outside of the paranormal and we're just bringing good content about making you guys feel good. I mean, I think that's special. And I think it's strongly needed in our society today. And make sure you guys support all the events, support the channels. The stuff I'm giving you, like I said, is for free. If you're into paranormal, you have your stuff on YouTube, please inbox me, send me your link. I'm looking for videos 25 minutes and up to stream it. And the links are for free. I'm always posting the links. They're always for free. You know, guys, check it out. But on that note, stay safe, stay alert, stay aware. This here is Dedrick Hilton of Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News with Parafam. America, I'll see you soon.